Hi, it's Mary Allen with IT in Canada, and I'm here today in Montreal on the HP Environmental Tour 2013, speaking with Francis Edmonds, who's Director of Environmental Programs at HP Canada, and also with Annukka Dickens, who's the Director of America's Environmental Leadership Team at HP. Thank you very much for speaking with me this afternoon. I have a question about the tour, Francis. Do you only recycle HP cartridges at this facility?
Yes, we do, and that's because we know what plastics are in our HP cartridges, and our process is specifically designed to recycle those plastics.
Okay. And I see that you continue to increase the amount of plastic from wastewater bottles in the output of the recycled plastic. How do you manage to continually increase?
Part of it is that our customers are sending more cartridges back to us, so we can actually increase the number of cartridges, and to do that, the amount of PET plastic coming back needs to have the PET from the used drinking water bottles added to it. So as the number of cartridges coming back increases, so does the amount of PET that we're pulling from those drinking water bottles as well. And we have to say thank you to our customers for sending them back to us.
I'm wondering, in this technical process, what some of the biggest challenges are.
That's interesting. As we were developing this process, we encountered numerous technical challenges, and perhaps the one that sticks in my mind that maybe isn't a technical challenge, but it was some history around the development of recycled plastics. When we finally finished getting the technical piece right, we developed this plastic that we were so happy about. It met technical and chemical specifications that it could go back into new cartridges. But then we went to our contract manufacturers in Southeast Asia and asked them to use this. They said no. They were used to the plastics, the recycled plastics that had originally been produced in the 90s that were of poor quality. They gummed up the machines, they smelled horrible, the employees felt they were being poisoned by them. And so they didn't even want to try using this recycled plastic that we'd spent so much time and energy in developing. So perhaps the biggest technical thing was getting over that hurdle and proving to them that this was good quality plastic that they could use.
Mm-hmm. Good. And what about logistical challenges? I'm thinking about reverse logistics here. Do you have any sense of what proportion of HP cartridges that are produced are actually recycled in this Quebec plant?
We don't actually disclose the percentage of cartridges that we recycle. It's just a policy of HP's, but we do know that it's a growing number, so that's the great piece to focus on.
Okay. Okay. Annukka, I wonder if we could take a broader view now, and if you could tell me if this model's being reproduced by HP somewhere else in North America or the globe. I know you have some international experience as well.
That's right, and in fact a couple of years back I had the pleasure of being part of the opening of the Vietnam plant, which is the plastics compounding and processing plant, the same as is here in Montreal. And the purpose for us in doing that is really to make sure that we get the materials back where they originate from, as close to the original source as possible. So whilst we collect cartridges in Asia, for example, the Vietnam plant is perfectly positioned to handle that market. And in doing so, we obviously reduce the carbon footprint of the whole process as well.
Mm-hmm. In terms of transportation of components.
That's right, and the plastic, so the whole process and the carbon footprint of that.
Okay. The cartridge recycling has been a very successful program, and it's been a really interesting example of closed loop. Is there another component that HP is thinking might be a good candidate for this kind of recycling process?
Yeah, so I think the next thing for us to look at is where we can use the same kind of materials in some of our hardware products, for example. And a number of our products today already include recycled content plastic or recycled content in the products. However, the closed loop process is the next iteration of that and the next step forward, if you like. So we are really, as a company, looking to increase the recycling content of of all of our products, including hardware.
Okay, that's
If I
great.
could just add that,
Yes,
that
please.
obviously we want customers to proactively buy those products that have recycled content too. It's one thing to produce the products that have those content, but if customers aren't asking for or proactively seeking those out, then we're missing the joint responsibility.
We'll try to help spread the word. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for your insight today.